Mainstream is so much more different than here. Here, you're allowed to be yourself. Here, you're a completely different person than you would be in mainstream. You can be who you want here. It's just so good.
The Young Technicians Academy was founded in 2016. We got this place here in 2021, and it's something that really works in terms of offering students that don't have a chance in mainstream school. Mainstream school doesn't fit them at all, and we exist to give students a platform to succeed in life and to receive help in terms of forming their skills, which are interchangeable and transferable across all walks of life.
I just couldn't handle being in like a room with a bunch of people. So for me, I have to be in like a one-to-one or like a little group, and it just helps me learn better.
Having less people is really, at least for me, so much better. I can get good education here. I've already done a bit and it did go really well. I really think it'll just be much better for me.
My journey began with Young Tech in Year 5 during primary school, where Pino, our CEO, came into our primary school and offered to learn the basics of live events to young people. Then it went on to secondary school, where they offered a session at the Ivy Leaf in Whittlesey. When I got towards the end of my GCSEs, Pino offered for me to do some volunteering for the academy. And then at the end, once I'd finished all my GCSEs, he offered me an apprenticeship and I said yes.
This is something that I wish existed when I was younger, and it's something that I really would have benefited from by having people willing to help teach the backstage aspects of media and to get a real world working knowledge, so that when they leave here as young individuals, they've got an opportunity to actually make real world careers in the arts, which I think is just an invaluable thing for these kids.
It starts off as a bit overwhelming, but once you push through that overwhelmingness and you choose to continue and not give up, it ends up being a lot easier, and you know that you've got people around you that can support you.
You've got all of your friends here that you know are gonna be, you know, like you can do this and all that kind of stuff, and the teachers helping you along the way. You just won't, like, it's really hard to not get focused here.
We find a lot of the children we work with, the standard school setting just doesn't work for them. They've got talents, they've got skills that have just never been discovered in a normal school setting. So when they come to places like us, we get to discover that, nurture it, and help them turn it into a future, which our apprentice is a prime example of.
My main plan is to take all of the stuff that I've learned from here and do something big with it. If I learn more about the music industry, then it just helps me become, one, better at what I'm doing. Second of all, it gives me more of a chance to be able to make it big when I'm older.
Apprenticeship Week is great for recognising that our next the pipeline that we have and feeding into the workplace is there. We should be grabbing that. Young people are the life, the blood and the future of this country. If you give that opportunity to a young person, you're actually going to be expanding, one, knowledge of the business, two, new ways of work as well, which we find here as well, and three, you're giving opportunity for somebody else to succeed.
Best decision I made for my life, because I gain a qualification and I get to do what I love.